Okay, so uh, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Today's topic is strikes. I'm going to show you guys how to develop some strikes. And also, before, let me begin because all of us are, in one way or another, ambassadors. Okay, we have to remember that we're ambassadors to Systema. So everybody we meet, people might not know, okay, what is Systema, right? We kind of give them or we explain some stuff. Very important we know how to explain the differences, okay, between other arts. So when I study strikes, oh, let me wait to get in, hold on. When I study strikes, I always tell people lots of arts study striking. I did boxing before Systema, and guys, I was good. There's no issues. I could knock people quite good, but there's a big difference between that kind of striking.
Hi, Manny. How are you?
Hi there. Very good. Big difference between that kind of striking. Guys, if you can't mute yourself, or I can do it. I got it. I got it. I got to mute y'all. There we go. Okay. There's a big difference between boxing striking because in boxing striking, you see the shoulders are kind of squared off to protect the chin, right? Because you're not expecting surprise punches from the side or from the to people, right? You don't see the shoulders up, right? You see them kind of down, and you see this ability to kind of strike in a 360-degree plane. Okay, so remember that when we're studying striking, the big key difference in system is we don't have one person that we're dealing with. I mean, it could possibly be, maybe in a real situation, there's one guy that's squaring up with me, but there's still other people around, and I still have to consider them. So it's not so much like this. And a nice way to explain it to your friends that do boxing or anything like that, Muay Thai or these kind of competitive sports, even point karate, same thing. Just tell them, say, can you imagine if the referee in your sport could throw one punch around? Imagine. Now you would always be worried about something coming from the side, right? And in real situations, there is always a person that can come from the side and whack you when you're not expecting it. So the first thing we want to isolate is we're teaching strikes, but from a 360 degree. Okay, so we're covering all around. Okay, so that's the first thing. Secondly, in a lot of these sports, there's padding put on the arms and around the wrists. Okay, because they want to protect the knuckles, but we don't have that luxury. So we have to keep that in mind. We don't have the luxury of we need to protect our knuckles. Anybody that's ever gotten into good street fights has for sure broken their knuckles. I've done twice, and it's not from being a bad puncher. It's just I had the guy lined up exactly how I wanted, but he disagreed with my punch. He decided to tuck his head down, and I hit the top of his head, and that usually doesn't fare well on the hands. So protection, we got to keep our hands safe, right? We don't want to break our hand. That's 6 weeks in a cast for sure, and we have to cover 360 degrees around us, right? And then the third point, which is also very important, is that we spend a lot of time training, and training is a different animal because we don't want to hate the person in front of us that we train with, and we don't want to damage them. We want to keep them around so that we can continue training. So we need to hit them in such a way that rather than break them, but maybe build them up so they become a better training partner. Does that make sense with everybody? Am I going too fast or I lost it? So you got to consider these. You got to make sure that when you're talking to people, that they kind of understand it, because we're all kind of ambassadors to system, and we all have kind of a responsibility to make sure we communicate it proper. It's not to say, oh, the boxing guy is wrong. Not at all. That they're building something specific to their sport. And we're not doing that. So we need to kind of keep those things in mind, right? And I think most people can understand those things. I don't think you're going to find too many people debating those things, okay? Make sense? We have also many other elements to punches. We have speed and power. We have all these other aspects. I'm going to show you how to train with them today and today and Wednesday as well. Okay. Any specific questions on striking, guys? Anything? It's all good. Ask me if you want, guys. Like I can build these classes however you like. Sorry, speak up. I didn't hear. Somebody asked a question. Yeah, hope I'm not glitchy. Numbers frozen. See, it says internet connection unstable, but it's not. Full bars, right? Everybody there still? Everybody there?
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, it's just someone unmuted and there's a bunch of background noise.
How about now? Is it better? Better? Okay, good. Okay, guys. So before I add strength into anything, I try to find breathing. Now, breathing, we could talk about breathing as a big thing, or we could talk about breathing as it relates to strikes. Okay, so everybody stand up. Stand up. Wait, guys, you guys can come in the picture. You're fine. Yeah, if you guys want. You can see I got two fine guys behind me now. So keep your hands beside you, right? So they're kind of beside you, right? And you're breathing, okay? And I want you to breathe directly to the arms. So you don't tense them up. Just breathe in. It's going to go to the lungs, but I want you to visualize that your lungs are in your arms, right? Don't do anything, but just kind of see if you can put your attention and your feeling into your arms. So it almost feels like your arms are breathing together. If it helps to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. Very good, guys. So stay still again. And what I want you to do is, as you inhale, make a fist, but without any tension. So try to make the shape of a fist, but no tension in the forearm, no tension in the fist. It's just simply close your fingers. It's like you want to punch, but no tension or strength at all. And then as you breathe out, you relax the fingers. So as you're breathing in, you make the fist, but no tension, just a shell. And as you breathe out, you let the fingers relax. And again, no tension to relax the hands. You want to be able to make a fist without any tension. Keep going, guys. Keep trying. If you need to close your eyes, close your eyes. Very good. Let your arms hang again. This time, when you're breathing in, you're going to make a fist, no tension. You're going to lift your arms up to like kind of like a ready position. Again, no tension in the arms, nothing. And then as you exhale, everything goes down without any tension. So it's just literally breath and air. That's the only fuel source. Don't make any tension in your arms, or as least as you possibly can. Remember, connect your breathing. Slow breathing, slowly everything comes up. Slow exhale, everything goes down. Very good, guys. Now, speed up your breathing and speed up, but no tension. It just bring the hands up to ready position, but no tension in the arms, nothing. Yeah, your hands just pop ready, but no tension. Okay, good, guys. Good, very good. Okay, now, guys, remember when we're studying punches, this is very sensitive stuff because it's very personal. Okay, it's very personal. You know, it's like it can be no more personal than if I said, okay, I don't know how it's like fixing your hair or the way it's so personal right now. But I can tell you when you decide to punch somebody, when you make that decision in your mind, the smoother your hands can come up to where you need without tension, the more accurate they will be, the more power you will have. Okay. Let me give you another analogy, just so you see it, right? Imagine I had a gun here, okay, and I need to draw my weapon quickly. Okay. So if I have tension, it's more likely that I'm going to drop the weapon, and it's more likely wherever it gets, it's going to cause a miss. When I was doing a lot of pistol competitions, I practiced many times pulling out the weapon and putting it back smoothly, up and out, back and away, up and out. Okay. When you study how to pick up your hands, they should be ready for you, right? But relaxed. You should be able to put them down as quick as they came up, as quick as they come down. That's it. There's absolutely no tension at all in the hands. They come up and they go down, right? So walk around a little bit now and just bring your hands up. Make sure there is no tension in your arms. They just come ready and they come down. Up. Good? Very good. How does your mind feel, guys? Does it feel calm or agitated? You want your mind to be calm, okay? You don't want to agitate your mind, okay? Do not agitate yourself. You should be able to do this all day and it didn't upset your mind at all, okay? Just you make the shell of fighting, not the psychological part, okay? Now when your hands come up, throw a punch. I don't care which it is. Throw a punch with as least muscle activation that you can. Strictly the motion. No connection. Don't be angry. Literally up, out, back. Up, out, back. That's it. Keep going. Looks good. Looks good. Eric, watch the shoulders. Watch the shoulders. Don't let them come up. Just boom. Watch me for a quick second, guys. Watch me for a quick second. So the decision that you make to punch does not come here. This, you do not make the decision here. Okay. Decision is made down here. Somebody was in front of me. I didn't come up here and say, do I punch or don't I punch? My decision was made here. I come up, I go out, I go back, I go down. Some of you are pausing here. Don't pause, okay? This is the drastic difference. If you're waiting to make a decision here, it's really bad. This is not a good place to make a decision, okay? You want to make the decision that you've already done it right here. Literally, boom, it's already done. I'm not thinking in the halfway point. I'm not thinking. Remember, this is for the sport. It's completely different. Don't stay up here, okay? This will not yield a more accurate result. This will not yield a more accurate result, okay? Try it again.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep going. Awesome, guys. Good. Come close for a second, just so I can give you some ideas to think about, okay? So everybody, this is not a real gun. It's a training gun, obviously. So this part here, this mechanism, is this going back. It doesn't stop. It goes this way. It loads, it chambers. That's it. It doesn't stop back here, okay? It does not stop back here. When I was doing pistol competitions, okay, this is how it happened. You have your gun, okay? There's the target. You point, bang, you come back. You don't walk around like this. You can't walk around like that. You will not be accurate, okay? You can't walk around like this. This is just specific for sport, okay? When you have to cover 360, bang, you come back and you're looking. Where's the danger? Bang, there it comes back. This is here. This is your position that your hands stay. You're always moving. You make the decision, bang, bang. There's no stopping up here. We don't stop, okay? You're constantly moving, bang. 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 Okay? So I want you to move now 360 degrees. The hand comes up, it goes out, it comes back. Keep moving. Let's go 360 degrees. Start it. Bang. Think of a gun. You make the decision at the hip. You don't make it at the shoulder. Beside you, above you, behind you. It didn't matter. You chamber, you shoot. Chamber, shoot. Remember, no muscular activity. It's really loose. It's light. Nice, Muriel. That's it. I get rid of the decision process from the shoulder. Good, guys. Watch me and Dennis for a second. Just watch me for a sec. So at home, or if you have a chance to grab a training partner, you would do this with each other. So me and Dennis were training. We do this where Dennis makes the decision to hit me right here. He didn't decide up here, so he goes, bang. That's it. I make my decision. So we load, we shoot. We load, we shoot, right? So you're getting rid of this decision because you see it all the time in boxing, right? The shoulders kind of tight. Please relax your shoulders. You want to be able to kind of let that punch come from almost anywhere, behind, above, below, anywhere that you can punch, right? You're able to find the way to go. Okay. Again, no muscular activity. Everything is loose. I'm really working with the joints, right? I'm working with the joints. Awesome. Good. Stay nice and strong. Nice and strong. Just like good posture. So now you're going to start to tense up your fist. So you're going to make your fist strong. You're going to continue to inhale. You're going to make your forearm strong. You're going to do a third inhale and you're going to make your entire arm strong. So you have like a wave of tension that's in the arms, right? And then you're going to breathe out. And as you breathe out, it relaxes down, right? So it's like you're grabbing power up, you're inhaling it, and you're exhaling it down. Try not to fidget too much. You don't have to like fidget too. Just, it should be mostly internal, right? You find power coming up your arms with the inhale, power going out on the exhale down. Try to really relax the shoulders. Try to really, as you become strong, don't tense up the shoulders. Your arms should start to become full, guys. You want your arms to be full, not heavy. Well, heavy, full, but not tense. Yeah, heavy or full, whichever one makes you see it. Now, like that. Right. So again, inhale, tension, like a wave of tension comes here, wave of tension comes here, but not to the shoulders, not here, to here. And exhale, a wave of relaxation goes out. Wave of tension comes in, and exhale, a wave of tension goes out. Good. Shake out the hands a little bit. Now, guys, a little secret. Muscles, there's a lot of us have strong muscles. We can get strong muscles quite a bit. But what's more important in the arms and in the legs is strong joints. The joint needs to be strong. Okay, that's why it's so good. Now, for joint strength, if the strongest people I've ever come across, I don't know about you guys, maybe you have a different experience, welders. You ever see people, plumbers, anybody that has to twist with their hands, like plumbers always kind of twisting pipes together, right? Or with a screwdriver. So when your hands are here now, what I want you to do is the tension is going to corkscrew. So it's like as I make my arms strong, I kind of make a small corkscrew. So as I inhale, I corkscrew down. And as I exhale, I corkscrew up. And I feel like the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder turning a little bit. And then the same on the other way, the other direction. So you're turning the shoulder one way down, and then you're turning the shoulder one way up. Okay, or the arm as one piece. So you didn't separate it. So you inhale, you corkscrew down. You exhale, you corkscrew up. Right? And it's really strong here, guys. The arms are like really strong. You're not relaxed them. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Think of screwdriver. Think of like screwing your arms down, screwing your arms in.
Manny, when you do that, the tension seems to come from a different place than when you were building the tension from the hands first in the previous version, right?
This is a whole other, you're now working more with fascia. You're working more with connective tissue. So just the straight out tension is muscular. But when you rotate, it's mostly fascial. It's really a lot of fascial stuff, okay? So, and you can do it from different positions, right? You can start out here and you can kind of rotate and rotate, right? So you're corkscrewing the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist. Yeah, corkscrew. Remember, lots of tension, lots of that tension, a lot of like, yes, fullness, right? You could still move the elbow, you could still move the shoulder. They're not so tense that you can't move them. So you're finding the strength and the fullness you need to still be able to move your arms. Really get strong, guys. Corkscrew, corkscrew. Think of your shoulder. Think of your elbow. Rotate, rotate. That's it. That's it. Good, guys. So pick your arms up, right? Pick your arms up. Make them full so you can feel them. You can feel the muscle, you know, it's very, like you're on the beach, you can feel it, right? And start to move your arms. They have to be mobile, but they need to be strong. They need to feel strong. Like you should, you know, it doesn't matter what you do, right? But you should feel them now. You should feel your muscles, okay? And start to move everywhere. It's like you're stretching, really. And try to corkscrew a little bit. Try to kind of rotate the fists and rotate the body, shoulders, and yeah, you don't have to stay in the same spot, guys. Move all around. The big difference is your arms feel full now. Before they were kind of light, now they feel strong. Don't rush, guys. Slower, but with fullness. It's like somebody's resisting you. It's like you're opposing a force. Okay, guys, watch me one more, because it's you missing. I know some of you have seen this drill before, okay, but watch. It's like I'm pushing on Jason either down or up or in or opening, and he has to oppose me. He has to resist this, right? But at the same time, still kind of punch. See, it's like your arms feel heavy. They always feel like you're resisting something. So he has to be able to resist my pushes, and he has to still be able to kind of punch, okay? What you're looking for, guys, like the joints, they can be strong. Yeah, they can be strong, but mobile. So you want strength, but you don't want to be locked. So as you do this, you have to check how strong is my arm and how loose are my joints, right? The joints have to be loose. Try it. Let's go. Imagine somebody resisting, pushing. Come on. Feels different now, right? Yeah, feels different. Power without connecting to something bad. Awesome, guys. Okay, come close. Unmute yourself if you have any questions, or how does it feel? Any observations? What did you notice, guys? Anything specific?
Yes, I noticed that when you the shoulder gets tense very easily,
it's more. I have this problem. I have this problem a lot. You have to pay attention. Everybody puts tension somewhere. And for me, it was the shoulder too. You have to make sure that, you're constantly relaxing. Now, what used to help me, is if I found my shoulders were tense, I would have somebody hit me here, just here. And the shoulders weren't tense anymore. I don't care how big of a problem you have. If I hit you a few times here, your shoulders will hang just perfectly, right? You want soft shoulders? The other thing you can do is hold your hands like this and walk. So this was the old man used to walk like this. People with lots of problems, right? They would walk like this and it would relax the shoulders nicely, okay? It puts the shoulders in a good space because they're back. They're not forward, which is tense, okay? They're back. See, they're right here. It's a really nice way to relax the shoulders. Remember, guys, I want you to find power, strength, and speed, but I don't want you to access fear or desire. I don't want you to say, I want to punch the shit out of that guy. It's a big mistake. And I also don't want you to be scared to hit somebody. They're both mistakes, okay? You need to punch somebody because they deserve it and you feel good about it. If that's it, straight out. There's nothing wrong with punching somebody that's earned it. Not a thing, right? It's you have to accept that. But it's completely different. It's like too many people teaching people how to punch somebody from being scared. Too many people teaching people how to shoot a gun like they're trying to save the world. There's people that are professionals. They don't do it like this at all. They pick up the gun, boom, 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 and it's just a sport. And it's like a guitar. They're making it sing. Your punches should be clean. They shouldn't be based on fear. So you practice a lot of times how to breathe to your arms, how to breathe to your punches, right? How to be strong without anger, and then the punch becomes beautiful. It becomes something you enjoy to use. You're not scared of using it. You need to find joy in this whole thing. But you have to be very cognizant of your mental state. Don't study this if you're upset. Okay, punches should be studied when you're happy, actually, to be honest with you. If you're upset, I don't usually study punches, okay? And today's family day, so we want to keep happy. We don't want to think about going home and a significant other and letting them have it. This is all wrong. So keep in mind, that's why I'm doing this slowly, because I want you to keep an eye on your mind. Don't let yourself get upset. And I also don't want you to think it's not powerful. It's super powerful when you're in the middle, calm and stable and understanding. You're going to develop so much power, okay? Can I move on? Thumbs up, can I move on? Lie down
I have
on your
one more
stomach.
question. So when you build the tension from the hand initially,
So
Manny,
you can see.
no, he doesn't hear me.
You can, yeah. Okay, what is it?
That's okay. We can move on. I'll ask the question
Yep.
later. It's about how you build tension. All good.
I'm here.
Yeah. So the question is, initially you built the tension from the hand up.
We
Then
covered
when
at the end.
you,
Yeah.
then when you build the tension up through the corkscrew, right, through fascia, how far do you go? Because eventually the shoulder and the chest gets involved.
Don't go that far. Not yet. It can go to the whole body if you want. It can go to the whole body. Yeah. But now
That's where it triggers. That's where it triggers real tension in the body, right? Like as long as I keep it up to the shoulder, I can manage it. But the moment it gets into the chest and into the upper body, then it's everywhere. Then I got to now work the tension through the body.
That's it. Yeah. Try to keep it to the shoulder for now. We're trying to understand just the arm today, right? So get down in a push-up, okay, guys? We're down in a push-up, okay? Now, make a fist and put yourself in a ready position for a push-up, okay? Now, ask yourself, be honest, how much tension is right now, right? Put your hands beside you again like you're doing nothing. Like nothing, okay? Now, put yourself in a ready push-up position without any tension. Go. Just make the shell of a prepared push-up. That's it. And then put your arms down again, relax. So this is the same as when you pop your hands up for fighting. You have to bring your hands to the proper push-up position without tensing yourself. Go ahead. Now, if everything is okay, don't do the push-up yet. Start to breathe, but stay in that ready push-up position, but just breathe. Just breathe. So make sure that you feel your fists, you feel your feet, you feel your chest, you feel the whole body, okay? And now connect your breathing and come up like an air balloon. So it's like you didn't come up from trying, you came up because the lungs filled up and it rises you. Try it. And then exhale because your lungs are empty. So forget about your arms. The arms are, you're just thinking about your lungs. And then rest again. And then do it again. So your main focus here, guys, is that you're studying how to do a push-up from just breathing. No muscular activity. Don't call on the muscle. If it's too much, guys, just do it from your knees. Yeah, the main goal now is you study how to rise your body without trying, just with the breath. Guys, just watch me for a sec. Some small, you can see some small mistakes, okay? When you bring your hands up to a ready position, okay? Don't anticipate anything. Just bring them up. Just bring them to the position and relax yourself. It's like a lot of people are saying, oh, I have to do push-ups again. You already don't think of it. Just bring your hands to the ready position. Connect with your breathing. It's an air balloon. And exhale, it comes down. So you're trying to do that. If I could measure effort, like if I could put electrodes all over you, I want to see very little muscular activity. So I can't see through the computer now, but I can only tell you, pay attention to your whole body. It needs to be light. It needs to have there's going to be some muscular activity, but very light, guys, okay? Try it again. Take a break, whatever you want, but just really light. You want the easiest possible push-up. The laziest push-up you would do after 500 push-ups. What would it look like? No muscles left to lift you. You get up only by will and breathing. Okay, good, guys. Good. Come around again. So watch me. So now, the focus I put was on my chest. So as I did the push-up, I was just thinking of my chest. Now you're going to put your breathing into your arms. It's almost like, I don't know if you remember, it's like you're breathing directly into your arms, like you're blowing them up, like an old Popeye, right? You make the muscle by breathing, right? So you're here in a push-up, it's like, I breathe directly to my arms, okay? And then, so try now, see if you can put the focus like your inhale inflated your arms. It didn't make them inflate your arms. Try it. Try like 5, guys. Just try 5. Try to find the difference, guys, between the lungs in the body and the lungs in the arms. Very good, guys. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. So just hold your hands comfortably beside you, okay? So inhale, breathe to the arm, but don't tense it up. Just breathe to the arm. Exhale, relax. Inhale, breathe to the arm. Exhale, relax. Now, very specific. Inhale, breathe to the hand. Just your hand. Exhale, relax. Inhale, breathe to the elbows. And exhale, relax. Inhale, breathe to the shoulders. Exhale, relax. Inhale, slowly rise the arms up in front of you. Exhale, relax them and bring them back down. Inhale, rise them. Exhale, put them down. And you can put them down in different positions. You can inhale them, lift them one way. Exhale, put them down in a different place on the floor. And inhale, rise them. Exhale, put them down in a different place on the floor. Remember, very little or no muscular activity as you can. You just only breathing rises them and lowers them. Try to capture that feeling, guys, of lightness in your arms, no muscular activity. Very good. Leave your arms beside you on the ground somewhere comfortably. Inhale, make your arms about 80% strong. So they got quite a bit of power in them right now. So your fist, your forearm, your elbows, bicep, triceps, and just around your shoulders should be very strong. And hold that tension as consistently as you can. So don't let it fluctuate. If it's 80%, hold exactly that tension and just breathe. Hold the strength, hold the fullness, hold the tension for 1 full minute. I'll tell you when to let it go. Keep breathing. If you have to be strong, you have to know how to hold your strength. If you're going to be strong, you need to figure out how to hold it comfortably. So think of 2 suitcases you're carrying, or it's something you have to, your arms are strong and you got to be able to move with it. You got to be able to do something with it. So hold that strength now. If you're shaking, breathe more, guys. You should be able to hold your power. That's it. Keep going. 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. 5 seconds. Relax the arms now. And you should see how the arms kind of want to rise on their own with just kind of rise your arms just with the feeling of you have right now. Let your arms come up. Just, they should feel really light now when they came up. Now the muscles are kind of tired, but they don't want to work. But they should want to rise all on their own because they feel lighter. As you lift your arm up and as you place it down, try to, if you had to guess how much your arm weighed as a weight, as a number, 10 pounds, 12 pounds, try to put a number to the weight of your arm. Try to see if you can guess, if you had to cut it off, what would it weigh? How much would that arm weigh? Now sit up on your bum. Again, with an inhale, lift up your arm. With an exhale, put it down and try to guess again how much your arm weighs. Maybe it feels different in this, but you can do one at a time too. It doesn't matter, right? Try to feel seriously, how much does my arm weigh? Relax your shoulder. Get to know what it feels like, what the weight would be. Now slowly stand up, no hands. Try to stand up without any hands. And again, one at a time, lift your arm up and try to gauge that weight. What does your arm weigh? What does your arm weigh? How much it weighs? Try to figure that out. Awesome, guys. Okay, good. Come around for a second. So you have to be really disciplined when you want to study strikes and change how you see them. Okay, you need to say to yourself, there's an old story of a very smart person that came to a teacher and asked him about more knowledge about something. Now, but he was already quite a smart guy, and as the story goes, the teacher asked the student to sit down for some tea, and poured the tea, and the person was sipping the tea, and he asked for some more knowledge, and the teacher just kept filling the cup, and the tea was overflowing, and the student very quickly understood what the teacher was trying to teach him. If you already have a lot of knowledge, you'll never be able to put more in if your cup is full. Right? If you think you've figured it all out, it's a big problem, right? I know a lot about punching. I've done a lot of it in different sports and different aspects, but I try to empty my cup all the time so I can fill it again. And a lot of times when you study strikes, you're studying from a wrong perspective. So if I was using here the Dennis, right? So it's very easy for me to punch in different ways, but what I want to do is study the stuff I showed you now. So I studied the weight of my arms, right? Just what I think. And I try to give Dennis what I think my arms weigh. I don't have desire to hit him. It's not like I want to make him sit down. I just want to give him the weight of my arms, right? And that had that effect, okay? I don't try harder now, okay? Because I want him to sit down, but I don't want to force it. I just want to find power from my weight. So the weight of my arms was not enough to make Dennis sit down today just with my arms. So now I'm going to try find my weight here, right? So I start. He's over there, he's on the ground. I didn't try to hit harder. I wasn't mad that Dennis was brave and strong today, right? I admired it. I said, that's friggin' amazing. Usually the strength or the weight of my arms is more than enough to put somebody down. But he had good courage today. That's important. So then I had to find weight somewhere else. I didn't try harder when I couldn't do something. I found weight. That's the whole thing. So when you lift your arms up, I didn't tense up my shoulders. I found my weight. And I gave it to Dennis a little bit. Okay? This is important because it's too easy for us to start, you're just hammering away on people. You want to understand this whole idea of weight and no tension in my joints, right? I'm just dropping weight. I'm dropping weight. That's my punch. Weight doesn't make me upset. Does that make sense, guys? Ask me questions if you have. Okay. Yeah, ask me. Eric, go ahead. Ask me. Seems like you have a question.
Oh no, those are twinkles. That means like, ooh, yeah, that makes sense.
So remember, I don't have desire. I love Jason. Really, I don't think anything bad. I'm in this case, I want him to show me how he's able to do this, not how strong I am. I'm giving him the weight of my arms. That's it. And it has an effect on him. Now, because he didn't like that, didn't make me upset. Usually you guys get upset, right? You shouldn't be upset. I found my weight, right? And I gave him my weight. Emotionally, I don't feel good or bad at all. I'm happy for it, to be honest with you. You have to somehow remove the emotional component from punching. It's okay to punch somebody, right? It's fine if they deserved it and you shouldn't be upset about it whatsoever, okay? You shouldn't be. And if not, that means you need more training. You need more training. If Jason hit me, right, and I got upset, that's my problem. I have something. I need to work on this, right? And it's also the same for the striker. If I'm upset, I have to work on this, okay? Guys, this is trainable, okay? I train all kinds of people, security guards, this, that. You can train to be calm. You train people. They yell, you come on, you piece of shit, and he has to train to stay calm. That's part of his training. I have to train to stay calm when I give my punch. Okay,
So-
you have,
So when you do have the,
yep, go ahead, I'm listening.
when you do have it come up for you, when you have the emotional response, like come up,
Yep,
and you still have to take action
Yep.
because you're in the circumstance, what do you do? Do you just say, hang on a second, I've got to calm down before I hit you back? Like, what do you do?
yes, yeah, of course, guys, of course. Of course, Eric. Yeah, can you hear me? You got me? Eric, you there?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
of course. It's okay if you get upset. Tell the person, listen, hold on. I've had to say to somebody, hold on, because I want to punch you in the face. I don't want to do that. So just give me a second. It's absolutely okay. I'm serious. There's a funny story I had with a guy who really wanted to wrestle with me hard. Like he thought I was, and he ran and wrestled real hard with me. In about 1 minute, I looked at him and I said, listen, how about I say you're better than me? Can we train now? That's it. It just acknowledge to somebody. If you see that the source is that they want to be better than you, just tell them, we're better than me. And give him everything he wants. And what's left? Can we train now? I don't care if you're better than me or if I'm better than you. I really don't give a rat's ass. I care about growing. I care about seeing things in a different way. I care about stretching myself and challenging. Does that make sense? So really, you should upset each other, guys. There should be a little bit, but you have to be able to talk about it. If you can't talk about it, you have a big problem. You have to be able to communicate, right? Just watch me, guys. Just you can kind of see it. See if you see anything in my body that's jumpy at all. See, there's things at play here. If I tense up, I bring his power into me. If I stay relaxed, it doesn't come inside me, right? There's going to be a tipping point. There's going to be a tipping point somewhere. Now, did you notice what I did? I don't know if you could hear it. I had some pain, and I would, you got to find the word or something that you do that makes it. When you get upset, you start to touch some part of your face and like, yeah, something small, right? Can you guys see that on the computer? Does that come across? Yeah. So we will get back to training one day, guys. And when we get back there, your mind is going to be in a good place. Please study how to upset each other and then talk about it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Okay. Just be careful how far you go. Right. So just be careful, because some things it's hard to say sorry for. Find that line. Okay. So it's important. How do you feel, guys? You feel okay? This topic is huge. My number is frozen. You see me? How about now? Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you're good. We can see you.
You're good, May.
I'm just going to talk to you like this now, and you think I'm all frozen. This is such a huge topic because it's very personal. Guys, when you punch somebody, universally, I don't care where you're from, India, Pakistan, Greece, Italy, it doesn't matter. Everybody appreciates a good punch. They know exactly why you got it, okay? Most people can really appreciate a punch, but it's also very personal. Okay, so we have to be careful how we develop that. I don't want you to copy me. I want you to find your personal punch. It's very important for me because it's gonna help you in a real pinch. Okay, it's gonna be very important for you to develop not a strike that hits somebody, a strike that stops somebody. I think everybody's frozen. Anyway, guys, I sorry for everything, but hopefully, I think everybody's frozen.
Manny, can you hear me?